President Cyril Ramaphosa has ruled out any postponement of the national dialogue, even after warnings from several foundations about poor planning and resource constraints. The president insists the three-day convention must begin on Thursday. The presidency says the organising team has been restructured and reinforced to ensure the event's success.
The national convention must happen so that South Africa's people can take ownership and control of the national dialogue. Invitations have gone out to organizations across the country, and delegates are preparing themselves to attend the convention. It is at the national convention that the people of South Africa will take over and run with the national dialogue process.
The convention will bring together 200 organizations from 33 sectors to decide on key themes, approaches, and the leadership structure of the dialogue. Political analyst Qaanitah warns the event must deliver meaningful outcomes.
Be innovative. You don't have to have it for the exercise of ticking boxes, because that's what we tend to have come to associate with these kinds of engagement, stakeholder processes. Don't tick boxes. Even if you have to take some time out, do that, because that will give you more value and more value proposition than trying to have it because you're now forced to have it because you have this shadow hanging over you.
Several heritage foundations, instrumental in pushing for a national dialogue to shape South Africa's democratic future, have walked away from the organising team. They say government's approach to the process has been problematic.
It seems to me government wants to, and especially the presidency, deputy president's office, wants to have a top-down process because then they have perhaps better control of the outcomes that they seek to achieve. What we are saying is that the national dialogue is not about achieving political outcomes.
Naidu cautions the withdrawal could harm both the credibility and legitimacy of the process.
It does raise the question of legitimacy, but also credibility of the process and credibility of the stakeholders who are now going to be engaged in the dialogue that's going to happen. As I understood it, the presidency has said it will still continue.
The three-day convention will kick off a series of dialogues across the country. At the same time, the presidency insists it will be inclusive, vibrant, and people-led, despite the rocky build-up. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Qaanitah.